Advertisers spend billions every year convincing you that a soda can give you wings, deodorant makes you irresistible, and shampoo makes you bolder. These aren't ads, they're logical fallacies in disguise. And they're everywhere. My name is Lina, I'm CMO at EPAM, and in this video we're breaking down the 14 most common fallacies in advertising. Why they work, how they've evolved from ancient philosophy to TikTok ads, and what they mean for you in 2025. By the end, you'll never look at ads the same way again, so let's go. So, what's even a fallacy? In simple terms, it's a trick in reasoning. A way of making something sound true without actually proving it. Instead of convincing you with evidence, it convinces you with shortcuts your brain already wants to take. This isn't new, the concept goes back to Aristotle in ancient Greece, who literally wrote about these errors in logic. Then in the 1920s, Edward Bernays, the father of PR, used fallacies to make smoking look glamorous. His Torches of Freedom campaign linked cigarettes to women's empowerment. Was that logical? Not at all. Did it work? Absolutely. And today, from glossy Super Bowl ads to programmatic banners sliding into your feed, the same psychological tricks are alive and kicking. So let's work through the 14 big ones you've definitely seen and probably fallen for. Number 1. Bandwagon. This fallacy says, everyone's doing it, so you should too. Netflix nailed this with join 200 million members worldwide. It doesn't matter if the shows aren't quite masterpieces. The logic is, if the whole world is watching K-pop Demon Hunters, you don't want to miss it too. Second, appeal to authority. Here the message is, if someone important uses it, it must be good. L'Oreal's Lessons of Worth with Viola Davis is a perfect case. The ad doesn't actually prove why the products work. It leans on a celebrity face to make you feel validated. Authority swaps in for logic. Third, false dilemma. Only two options exist. Nike's slogan, train insane or remain the same, creates a false choice. Either you train like a maniac, preferably in your Nikes, or you're doomed to stagnation. In reality, consistency beats insanity. So the fourth would be hasty generalization. Jumping to sweeping conclusions from teeny tiny evidence. Listerine kills 99% of germs. It's a classic, right? First off, how do they measure 99 and 9%? Second, killing germs doesn't mean solving every dental issue. The ad suggests Listerine is a cure-all, which is not. The fifth would be slippery slope. If you don't use this product, your life spirals out of control. All spices smell like a madman dramatizes this beautifully. The message, don't use Old Spice and you lose your masculinity, your charm and your entire aura. Of course, deodorant alone doesn't make or break your manliness. Next one is false cause, like post hoc. Mixing up correlation with causation. Red Bull's iconic gives you wins. We all love the slogan, but it's a fallacy. The drink gives you caffeine and sugar, maybe a racing heartbeat and an earlier risk of heart attack, but not wings. The cause-effect link is pure fantasy. The next is ad hominem, attacking the competitor instead of proving your case. Samsung ad mocking Apple are textbook here. They mocked missing iPhone features, queues outside Apple stores, and Apple sheep. Sometimes the criticism, is fair, but it's still attacking the rival, not explaining Samsung's own innovation. The next one would be appeal to fear, scaring people into action. WWF's 2008 campaign, Stop Climate Change Before It Changes You, showed humans mutating into fish-like creatures. Unrealistic, sure, but very, very effective. Fear is a shortcut to urgency, and nonprofits can play this card freely. Next one is appeal to emotion, pulling heartstrings instead of providing facts. Google's Parisian Love Super Bowl ad nailed it. It's a story of romance told through search queries. No product specs, no features, just love, connection, and emotion. And suddenly, Google feels human. The next one would be Strawman, oversimplifying or misinterpreting their position. Like Dove's Real Beauty campaign is a good case. It positions Dove against unrealistic beauty standards. Sounds noble, except the casting that still excluded tattoos, scars, or non-flawless skin. By attacking a caricatured enemy, Dove painted itself as a savior. The next one would be red herring, distracting with something unrelated. So McDonald's Happy Meal doesn't focus on nutrition, it focuses on the toy. The toy becomes the selling point, steering attention away from the less healthy side of the meal. And number 12 would be circular reasoning. The logic loops back on itself. Tesla's navigating the future ads often imply we're the future of driving because we are Tesla and Tesla is the future. It's a self-contained circle that sounds futuristic but fails to differentiate itself from a dozen other EVs on the market. Number 13 would be equivocation, playing with double meanings. Coca-Cola Lights sweetened with cane sugar and stevia. The word natural sneaks in here. And natural feels safe, right? But sugar is sugar. Equivocation blurs the line between natural and healthy. So it's up to you to decide. Appeal to novelty. New means automatically better. BMW's new car launch leaned hard on the ultimate/electric driving machine. The emphasis, not handling, not design, just that it's electric and new. The novelty itself becomes the selling point. You probably can name a dozen examples of fallacies in advertising yourself. Share the weirdest, loudest, and most obnoxious fallacies you have encountered in comments. So there you have it, 14 fallacies from Aristotle scrolls to your Instagram feed. They work because our brains crave shortcuts. So it's easier to trust a celebrity, follow the crowd, or be swayed by fear than stop and question the logic. As marketers, these fallacies can be powerful storytelling tools, if used responsibly. As consumers, spotting them is a kind of superpower. Next time you see an ad, ask yourself, am I being persuaded or just played? And if you like this breakdown and feel hungry for more, we have an article on the topics which covers fallacies in far greater detail. So check it out in the description and don't forget to subscribe. Next time we'll uncover even more hidden mechanisms of advertising. So stay tuned and bye!